I recently made a video for the best legends for brand new players, and some people wanted to see the best weapons for brand new players too. These weapons won't be ranked in how good they are, they'll be ranked in how easy they are to use. All of the weapons that I rank today will be all my personal preference and my opinion. So with that said, let's get straight into it. Yo, what's up, it's Dominate. Hope you're all having a fantastic day and welcome back to the channel. If you don't know what tier lists are, we have a lot of them on this channel and we rank different subjects from D to S, D being the worst and S being the best. So starting us off in D tier is the bow, wingman and peacekeeper. The bow is relatively new to the game but not the easiest in the game. This goes hand in hand with every weapon in this tier as you need to hit your shots. These weapons could be absolutely useless if you're not hitting any of them. Once you begin to play the game more and become more confident, this is when I believe you should be trying to use these weapons. I mean, you can use them if you want. As soon as you start playing, they just take a lot of time and practice to master though. Moving up to C tier with the Devotion, Havoc, Sentinel, Car, Mozam and the 2020. The Devotion and the Havoc are placed here even though they're great weapons to use. They both have quite a high recoil compared to some of the other weapons in the Apex games. Mozam and the P20 here, even though they're both relatively easy to use, they just aren't great. You kind of want to avoid these weapons and these are just going to put you at a disadvantage if you use them. As well as the Devo and Havoc, the Car is here due to its recoil. Now the recoil isn't as high as these two weapons, but the Car's recoil is a lot harder to master as it goes up, to the right and then left and right. If you want to know how to use and master the Car, I'll have my video linked in the top right hand corner of the screen right now. The Sentinel is a great sniper and relatively easy to use. There are just other snipers that are easy to use for a beginner in my opinion. Next up in B tier we have the Prowler, 30-30 repeater, longbow, mastiff and the triple take. The mastiff is here due to it not being the easiest shotgun in the game. Don't get me wrong, it is easy to use, but there's just one more shotgun which takes the top spot. And so the mastiff can't go any higher in my opinion. The 30-30 is a marksman rifle. The longer you ADS for, which means aim down sights, the more damage it will do. Meaning the more precision you have and the more time you spend into actually landing your shots is going to make you the better player and output more damage. The quicker you shoot, the less damage you are going to inflict on the enemy. The Prowler is a burst SMG and for me, it's not the best weapon for beginners. The recoil is much better than the Cars though and outputs more damage too when you can land your shots. All weapons in B tier and above are the ones you should be trying and picking up. There are a few more weapons which are more beginner friendlier if you understand what I mean. Moving on to A tier, we have the Charge Rifle, Flatline, R99, Hemlock, RE45 and the Volt. The Flatline and the Hemlock are both heavy ammo ARs, but one of them is burst and one of them is full auto. The reason they're both here is that they both need a little bit of skill to use, as the Flatline has a unique left to right recoil and the Hemlock is a burst as I said. So they both need a little bit of time investment to get them down. It is really easy to learn, but the only reason they're not in S tier is due to another AR which we'll get onto shortly. The Charge Rifle is a hit scan sniper, meaning you'll hit whatever your crosshair is on. This is great for beginners as you don't need to predict where a player is or where they're going. Learn the damage and bullet drop off, and it also improves your aim overall too. Not only this, the weapon is amazing, being able to 3-shot and even 2-shot players sometimes with full armor if you hit all of your shots. The RE45 is a strange weapon to have up here, but it's really good. It's a fully automatic pistol and can straight shred people. Great for new players too, but not a weapon you want to keep all game. It's great for the drop off weapon, but after that, you want to swap to some of the weapons we're going to mention next. Our final tier and now the most easiest. And a final tier now, and the most easiest, the most beginner friendly weapons in Apex Legends are the R301, Eva 8 and the Rampage. The R301, this gun has been the king of weapons since the start of the game back in 2019. This weapon has very little recoil and is very easy to control. It also takes light ammo, which if you didn't know is the most common ammo in the game, meaning you won't be running out of ammo anytime soon unless your RNG is awful. The damage that it puts out is insane too, and overall is the beam of the game. The Eva 8 isn't the best shotgun in the game, it's not even close, but for beginners, It's great for the fast fire rate and the high mag size. The either its name comes from the fact it has a mag size of 8, with the purple bolt. This thing can shred through armour at close range. Now the Rampage is a relatively new weapon. It's an LMG, but with a slower fire rate than usual, meaning you can take your time to land your shots. It works long and mid range, and with the help of the thermite, it can work close range too. This is one of my favourite weapons in the game, and is a loadout game changer in my eyes. If you guys have any weapons that you personally love, then please put them down in the comment section down below. As always, if this video helped in any way, shape or form, then make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to have a chance to win next videos, comment, shout out, and once again, it's been my pleasure, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. In a bit.
Right, finish myself.
Stuck someone inside.
I hit Bloodhound for 89.
Crack someone.
Valkyrie. Oh, Valkyrie's on the roof. Ethan, if we push her, we might go together.
Oh, Gibby's, and I mean one shot here. Oh, for God's sake. How is Gibby still alive?
Back to 102 overall.
Well, I'll find them.
The only boss. Matthew, you
Deadlocked.
I know, I didn't mean it banner.
My deathbox fell.
Down you.
Come down. Come on the top. See the cracks?
Oh! I hit him, but I got a blank hit marker. His armor swap. You've got it. You've got this. You've got this. Just punch him then.
Where's Matthew's screen?
Right, hurry, I was gonna say, hurry up, let's still have Valkyrie.
You can't get that, you can't get that.
I can.
It's empty.
Nice. He's on top. Nice.
You are fortunate we have the same team. Last one down.
That was good.
Completes the triumph.
Hey, feel free to respawn me and give me all that free loot.
I'm hurting. Got to get the Phoenix.
Are you getting him?
Yeah, Lewis, you go heal and respawn.
I'll
Ethan.
respawn.